to the hero turn. Alright, so we're going to unexhaust everything. Bang, bang, boom. Thing is unexhausted. Awesome. What do we want to do? So I guess we're going to actually start with Willow because... Mark that. Because she's right by that trap and she's going to have to take an action to interact with that. Yeah. We gotta get 3 on that though. That's what sucks. I mean, Gavin could go. Oh wait, you know what? Maybe she. Oh no. No. Oh, I wish she could do that so bad. Yeah, I think she's just gonna go. She's got 1 in her red, doesn't she? That's unfortunate. I guess, yeah, let's just do it. Let's just see what happens. So, first action. She's going to interact. We got a 1 task. Oh, wait a minute. A 1 task. Yeah, I take that back. That's not what she's going to do. She's gonna use this exhaust songs from home. She's gonna get melody token. Yeah, that's what she's gonna do. Boom. Then she is going to Staff of Haunting. She's gonna use one of her melody tokens as a dart. Deal 1 damage to an enemy in your room and move it up to 2 spaces. She's going to do a damage to this gargoyle, which puts it to 5, which is the end of its life. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It goes away. That is a thrall card. And that's a supply for the team. Just leaves the banner there. She used that ability. Wow, she doesn't need holy for sure. She really needs water. Yeah, he's gone. So actually, Berry Loot, yeah, as an action. Yeah. As her action, she is going to. Wait, what did I say? What was her first action? Shoot. I'm confused myself again. That was an exhaust action. She didn't attack. She didn't interact. She just straight up killed it. So this will be her first actual action then. Yeah. Yeah. This is... Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? No. Let's do this again. Sorry. Let's put this back. It's not going to matter, probably. Her action is going to be to search. Oh, it's still only a single die. Never mind. We're going to do what we did. Sorry. Okay. She's going to use Berry Loot as her action. She gets to roll 3 dice, 3 success, a melody token, an enemy card, or a hero character card. So there's 3 successes. So she can put out 3 tokens. Oops. So she's going to take 2 of the 3, give 1 to Gavin. Then she's going to spend 1 of those as if it was water to gain an armor token using her cloak. Then she's going to use another one of those, also as water, to choose a hero within range to gain 2 focus. She's going to give both of those to Gavin. That is that ability. That is all of her abilities. Now she just needs actions. Her Staff of Haunting. And the range on this guy is 2. So I think she's going to go action to move. 1, 2. Now, that is going to trigger the banner, so she is going to gain a threat token. What I don't remember is if she gains a threat token for each space or just because during her movement she went there. Let me look and see. Yeah, so it is actually, it says when they move into a space within range, so they move into, so she was there, so she went 1. That's within range. Oh, no, so she only get 1 and then the next move is there. Okay, so she's good. Last action, gonna have to do the attack using 3 + 1 dice with her Staff of Haunting. So you know where we're going. Going here. Doing an attack. 4 dice. 1, 2, 3. It's got a defense of 1. We'll go ahead and use a focus token to make that a hit, which basically is blocked by the armor, so it's going to be 3 damage on this dude, the Black Sky Sharpshooter. Wish I could have done a little bit better, but that's about all I think I could do. Okay, cool. That is the end of her turn. Right? She's done everything else. And I keep forgetting to flip. Did I not flip his? I haven't done anything with him, so apparently, clearly I have not. That's the end of her turn. She draws a card. Well, that card is not supposed to be in there. Okay, hold on a second. She draws a card. Rousing Finale. Attack +1 action. Before this, she'd get a 2 dice. You may discard 1 melody token to gain +1 and or discard a melody token from your target. Oh, so that's basically she can use her tokens and melody tokens on her target to do a ton of damage. And then with Wind within range 2, she can exhaust other minions. So, okay, that's an interesting card. Very interesting. Okay, Gavin. That takes care of her. So he's going to go. Each character in this room gains a threat token. Each minion threat card gains an armor. So I'm thinking she should be able to take care of this sharpshooter. We need to get through these villain decks so we can get to Winora. So he's going to use his action to move. Now before I do that, that's an action. That's an action. I'm just checking, is there anything that I can do? Yeah, no, not really. There's nothing really that's going to help him. So he's got 3, so he's going to go 1. Doing that is going to get Gavin a threat. 2, 3. Next action. Gosh, it really sucks. That's all he can do. He doesn't have anything to move or whatever. Oh, I should have done that. That's what I should have done. I should have used her to try to get that movement melody on him. Poor playing on my part. Okay. So, we're going to... Oh, wait a minute. His purple. I'm doing this in the wrong order. He was here. I'm not going to change. So, he was here. So maybe his first action is not going to be a move. Maybe his first action, yes, is going to be lead by example. You may move up to 3 spaces and attack orange +1. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what he's going to do. Lead by example. So he's going to move up to 3 spaces. Now, he's still going to get that threat token because he's going to go here because he entered a space within 2. And then he's going to go here. And then he's going to attack with orange +1. He has a 2. All right, this is the card we're using. He has a 2. It's +1. That is a 3. Before rolling for this test, you may discard 1 inspiration to reduce the target's defense by 1. He has 3 of those, so yeah, we'll go ahead and use that. So we've got a hit, a crit, a hit, a focus, another hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, which is more than enough. More than enough to kill the Black Sky Sharpshooter. Black Sky's gone. That is another supply for us. Boom. He gets another focus because of that. Awesome. This guy's gone. We get to... we do have this in the pool, so each hero gains 1 inspiration and 1 armor token. That is within range 2. You can see here they're within range 2. So it gets an inspiration and an armor token. So 1 inspiration and 1 armor token each. Excellent. 1 inspiration, an armor token, an armor token. That was his first action. This guy's gone. Oh, yeah. I was like, what am I doing? Whatever. Then he's going to move again. Once, that's gain a threat. Gains 2 more threat. Alright. That's quite unfortunate, but that's what we're going to do. And then he's going to interact at a range of 1 with a red. Okay, let's get this out of the way. That is... Why do I keep... See, it's very confusing, right? So, like, there's the back of her cards, right? And then here's a picture of one of her cards. Who does that look like? That looks a lot like that dude, right? But that's Willow's card, and this card is his card. You see the confusion there? Yeah. Glad you're feeling my pain. Oh, we gotta re-roll this. Forgot to do this. Oh my gosh. It's insane. Alright, so he's gonna interact. He's got 3 red for an interact. When you gotta get 3 successes, we do subtract 1 from this. Actually, when he moves, he's gonna... I can do the same amount of movement. He's still gonna end there. Roll that. Wow. Alright, that's 1, 2, 3 successes. 2 crits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes minus 1 means 4 successes, which is enough to remove that card. Now, this is not a minion, so I don't get a supply for it, but it does take it off the board, which I am grateful for. We moved. Then we interacted. Now I believe we're going to search with our last action. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. That search is a red search. And let's see what we get. Wow. 1 and 2 focus. Let's use one of the focus to make it 2 successes, and then we'll get that focus back at the end. So what does that mean? It means we draw 2 search cards. So we have a potion of agility, gives you +2 on a green test. Or we have potion of fortitude, which gives you +2 on an orange test. We keep one of these, not both of these. So I think we're going to keep the potion of agility. That is his worst one. The orange potion goes down. No. Wait a minute. I draw the top card. I got 2 successes. We get a supply for the other success. And this search token right here goes there. Yeah, so the first one he drew was the green one, so let's just shuffle this up since I drew the orange. 1 second. My apologies. It's been a minute since I played this. Okay, cool. So that was his last action. He has nothing else he can do. Oh, wait, he does. He's going to go ahead and use this holy with his sacred vestments to get another armor token. He's got 4 threats, so we really don't want him to get hit. Right. That's it. That's all he can do on his turn. There's really nothing else we want to use, I don't think. So he's going to draw a card. He draws Devoted Leader. Wow, 6 range. That's an upgraded card. Test purple. So that'd be a 3 test. For each success, choose a hero within range to get an inspiration. And then they can use fire to potentially get rid of one of those inspiration to deal 2 damage to an adjacent enemy. Okay. I see you, player. I see you. That's cool. That ends the end of his turn. So all of our heroes have gone. So now we go to the threat turn. They don't have any threats. We go to the villain turn. So each minion heals the damage. Nope. If there are no minions in play. Uh-oh, I didn't think about that. Each hero must either discard 1 focus or suffer... Oh, sorry. If there is no minion in play, each character must resist 3. Purple. Okay, so he's got a 2. So let's see what happens with him. So he's got to resist 2. Wow. 1 minute. He's got 2 dice. A resist 3. He's definitely going to resist 2 of it. But he is going to have to take... he used a focus, right? So he's going to take 1 damage. That puts him at 8. Man, next turn he's just going to do nothing but rest. Our Willow is going to do 3 dice. I resist 3. So there's 1, 2, 3 with a crit. And focus, that'll give her 2. That is the 3. That'll give her 2 focus tokens. So those 2 tokens will go to her to give her a total of 3 focus. Not bad. There is no dark in the pool. Each hero within range of an enemy. There is nobody within range of an enemy. We draw a villain card. Here is the villain card. Call for caregivers. Each hero must test intellect 3. Each hero who fails must draw a liquor card. Alright, well, let's go with Devin. Dang it, Gavin. 2 dice. Alright, so there's 2. It's a 3, right? Intellect 3 test? Yeah. He's definitely going to use one of the focus he just got to make that 3. So he's good on that. Intellect. It is a test. We do have fire. This is for Willow. So she's going to use that ring. And there's the fire. She has a default of 2. It's going to be 3 with a ring. So we're going to be rolling 3 dice. Reroll. We got dark there. So here's the 3 dice. And that, let me put a marker on there. So that's been exhausted. Looking for a total of 3. There's the 3 with a crit. 4. Pass the test. Nothing happens with the villain card. Thank you. Awesome. Villain turn is done. We go to the showdown. Each hero with an advantage card. If there are no advantage cards in play, draw a villain card. Okay. So again, this is making us go through this deck a little quicker. And here we go. Single attention. Each hero may discard any number of focus. Then each hero must resist blue 2, adding 1 to the difficulty for each focus the hero has. Oh, that sucks. Because they have a bunch of focus. Oh, no. They both have a 2 in the blue space, but man, that's a bunch of focus. My goodness. Okay. Well, let's discard focus. Let's discard down to 1 focus each. Let's at least let them keep 1. So it just becomes a 3 test. They both have a 2 in the blue. No other way to augment that. So let's start with Gavin. Looking for 3. There's 1, 2. Okay. There's the 3. So he's good. Willow. Again, looking for 3. 1, 2. She's going to use that focus. So she just takes 1. Giving her a total of 3 damage. That kind of sucks, but it is another villain card. And we only have 2 more villain cards before Wynora comes out. Oof. Okay. Takes care of the villain. Sorry, that was the, we're in the quest. Takes care of that villain card that we had to draw. Weapon wreck. Hero adjacent to this feature may deal 1 damage to an enemy in its room. No enemies. Coffin. Each hero in this room must draw a lurker card, and then that lurker suffers damage. Well, nobody's in that room. Activate. Each hero must discard 1 progress or an advantage card in their area for the coffin. Again, now there's no advantage cards, so that doesn't matter. And that is the completion of the encounter. We go back to the hero turn. Top of the hero turn, we unexhaust everything from everybody. And just flipping my stuff here. We are good to go. And yeah, that is it for the hero, beginning of the hero turn. All right, so what to do. Let's start with our boy Gavin. Yeah, let's start with Gavin. So he is going to search. Oh, wait a minute. Where's my actions? Boop, 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 boop. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man, he can't. Oh, he doesn't need to do that. Okay, he's going to search. First action. 3 dice, right? 3 dice on the search, -1 because we already have, right, the search token on the card. Wow. 1, 2, 3 with 2 crits. Holy cannoli. And there's 2 more successes and a focus. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes -1 means 4 successes. So we draw a search card. It is Ancient Scroll. Change it to Alter Dice to results of your choice as a use, or we can exhaust to just roll an Alter Die. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So that would be another way to, like, change it, sorta. So, again, we're going to put a second one on here, so it's going to be harder to search. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1 is 4. We use 1 to pull that card, so then we get 3 more supply. 1, 2, 3. So that's going to go into our supply. And 1, 2. Wow, we have a bunch of supply. Honestly, it's going to be a bit of a lull turn for him this time around, I think. Because his next 2 actions need to be some form of healing, right? And I can do a lot of stuff that's going to give me like inspiration, give me armor, which is great. But what I really need is healing. The only way to do that is to use the supply. So the next 2 actions are both going to be, what is it called? Rest. Discard a supply to heal 2 damage. We're going to do that twice. He's going to heal 4 damage. So he takes 4 up. So now out of his 12, 13, 14, out of his 16, he still has 12 left. That is his last 2 actions. What can he do on his turn? Is there anything that he can do? No. You know what? What we can do is we can exhaust this ancient scroll. To go ahead and roll. Let's re-roll this dark. And it's another fire. Okay. We are going to use one of these for his inspiring leadership. Oh my god, we got a dark. Are you freaking kidding me? It's going to give within range 4 an inspiration token. We'll put that on Willow. And I think he's going to use one of his melody tokens as a holy. He's going to gain another armor. Oh, shoot. They're all falling down. Hold on. I know you love the view of my head. The back of my head is amazing. I haven't shaved my head in a minute, so usually you would see not that. And then we're going to use the other to each hero within range gains an inspiration, and that's a range of 5. So they're both going to gain another inspiration using that last melody token. And that is his turn completed. At the end of his turn, he's going to draw a card. He draws, Stalwart Commander Feat. We'll definitely be using that here in a minute. As his turn completed, we go to Willow. Willow's going to start. What is Willow going to do? She really needs to take care of this. So she has her 3 actions. I don't believe she has anything. She's going to play with her first action. She's going to go ahead and play this Lingering Melody. Let's go ahead and get that out. And she's going to play this on herself, I believe. That's what I'm going to do. So she's going to play that on herself. She can exhaust it to roll an altar die to gain a melody token. She can use it to move 2 spaces and heal 2 damage, or she can exhaust it with a water to move 1 space. We're going to just exhaust it to roll 1 altar die and gain a melody token. Again, let's roll the black. Okay. She gains a melody token. Nice. So that's with 1 action to do that. She's going to move 1, 2, 3. She's going to move 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, there's going to be a lurker come out, but that's okay. Yep. Then she's going to use a melody token to move one space. Boom. That is the end of her turn. Right. Let's go ahead and use this last melody token she has as a water. So she gains an armor token from her enchanted cloak. Excellent. And that is where we're at. That is that quickly. Wow. That is that quickly. That is her turn. That was quick. At the end of her turn, she draws a card. She gets Merry Minstrel Feat. We love feats because they don't take action. For each this, she places one token of character, hero, or enemy card, and choose a hero to perform an action. So, yeah, this is where she's going to be able to, hopefully when we get to the villain cards, get some activation going and really attack Wynor and just kind of burn her down. 'Cause like I said, we found the altar, so we're good there. Cool. That completes her turn. Awesome. Everybody's gone. We go to threat turn. We activate. Each minion heals a damage. There aren't any. If there is no minion to play, each character must resist 3. I forget that about every freaking time. So they got a purple resist. 3. 2 for Gavin. 2 dice. So this is his 2 dice. 1, 2. He does have a focus, so he used that. That is 3, so he takes no damage. 3 dice for Willow. That is 1, 2. Oh, she doesn't have any focus. She'll gain 2 from that, but she will take a damage. Quite unfortunate. Is there dark? No. Each hero within range of an enemy. No enemies. We're done with that. Then we draw. My little sausage fingers draws. Oh my god, that is a freaking ugly baby. Each hero must either discard a card or resist. Ooh, with a 4? Dang. Neither one of them have great. Yeah, we're gonna. We're gonna have to discard. She's gonna discard. Will's gonna discard that rousing finale, which really sucks. I think that could have been super helpful, but I resist forward. I just this close to the end, I do not want to be taking any more damage that I absolutely have to take. And then we're gonna get rid of Valiant Stand from Gavin. That's gonna be the card he discards. Again, unfortunate, but I'd rather do that than rest the damage. So I think that's going to be a good play. That takes care of the villain phase. Boom. Now we go to the encounter turn. Villain is defeated and the altar is in a revealed room. Here's win the game. No. Activate each hero with an advantage card. Nope. If there are no advantage cards in play, draw a villain card. This is the last villain card. Oh my god, really? It's literally the same one we just had. So, gosh. I'm gonna get rid of this one. I really, really hate to do that, but I just do not want to take the damage. And for him, we're gonna go ahead and get rid. No, we're not gonna get rid of that. Oh my gosh, they're all so good. smells so good. There's some healing in there. We're going to get rid of Shielded by Faith. I hate to do that because I got a lot of kind of been building up the inspiration for that card, but the others are going to give them extra actions and whatnot, so I think that's going to be better. Ah, that sucks. Rep and Rack. Here, Jason, this feature may deal damage. No. Each hero in this room must draw a lurker card, and that lurker suffers one damage. That's for this. So we got a Profaned Shambler. Boom. It's going to go here, and it suffers a damage. So there you go. Each hero must discard a progress from an advantage card. We don't have one. That is the end. You know what? I wonder if I was actually supposed to pull this. You know what? I think I forgot to pull a card for the altar. I think it's supposed to get a card. When revealed, attach this card to this room's feature card. So does that mean... I mean, it said discard that card. Does that mean this goes away? I guess that means... I'm not sure how that works. Somebody let me know. Let me know in the comments. I'm not sure how that works. I feel like it doesn't... No, I don't think... That don't make sense. Don't make sense. We're going to shuffle this... Oh, shoot. We're going to shuffle this up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What was I doing? I gotta put the Shambler out, but that is the end of the turn. That's the end of the hero. Sorry, the encounter turn. So we go back to the hero phase. Yeah, we're gonna go back. Come back here to the hero phase. So all this gets unexhausted. Exhausted. Everything flips. Goody good. Excellent, excellent. And there you go. All right. So, this is going to be kind of weird in the middle of this, but I kind of took a break from filming for a little bit as far as I just had some other stuff to do. But one of the things I did is I double checked on the activation of our heroes, and during the threat turn about, you know, if they have anything in their threat area, should they draw one or whatnot. So I went back and I looked in the original rules and in the original reference card. Like I told you, I read through it, didn't see anything about it. I looked in the encounter rules for Arkinspire, Ruins of Arkinspire, which is the expansion that was available for Ultra Quest. And those rules do modify that. So I'm thinking this original set of rules is as I've played it so far. So just wanted to FYI that. Okay. Well, the one thing that we do know is we have now gone through all of the villain cards, which means that the villain is going to come out during the villain turn this turn. So, we found the altar room. So really, I kind of see this. Oh wait, nope. Hold on a second. I've got to put out that Shambler. All right, cool. So as you can see, we have put the Shambler out right here. That came out last time. So, let's see here. What do we want to do? We probably should get Willow out of there for sure. With a move. But before she does get out of there, I think she could definitely do some stuff. So let's have her. Oh man, I hate to move. She only has one card. So actually, I think what I'm going to do is she got her 3 actions. First action is going to be to move. 1, 2, 3 to get her out of there. And then I think for her next 2 actions, which seems like kind of crazy, is she's going to just draw 2 cards. Because, like I said, she only has 1 card. So she's going to draw 2 cards. So, first card, Battle Hymn. So lets her do a green attack, which for her would be a 3. Possibly 4, and use Dark. It's an action, Battle Hymn. So that's a little bit of damage, potentially. It's her second action. Third action. Wow, that is wrong deck. Third action, Verse of Diversion. Did I say derision before? I might have said derision before. Diversion. We've seen that play before an enemy activates. That's going to be her turn. And at the end of her turn, she's going to draw a card. She gets literally the same card she just drew. Okay, well, is there anything that she wants to do? The question is with her. Oh wow, you know what? We don't have. We don't have any melody tokens, so she can't do that. No, she could have done that action. I've already drawn the cards. Dang. Alright, that's her turn. So let's go with Gavin's. Gavin, yeah, he's going to search. First action. He's going to search that. So that is a search interact. Yeah, he interact 1. Sure enough. So he's got 2 on it, so we're going to cancel out 2 successes, so hopefully he'll roll more than 2. So there's 1, 2, and a crit, a hit. So 2 of those get canceled out, so we only have 1, so we're going to draw a search card, and we get Potion of Willpower. And we get a focus, which he doesn't have any, so that's good. So he'll take that as a potion of agility and a potion of focus. Okay. That's his first action. And we put another search token on that. Is there anything he can do? I'll tell you what we're going to do. Yep. Of course, he doesn't have any. Oh man, he doesn't have any melody tokens either. But just to prepare ourselves, we're going to go ahead and play this Stalwart Commander feat. So, it is not an action. Each hero may discard 1 inspiration to gain 2 focus and 2 armor. So we're going to play that. They both have plenty of inspiration. That goes. 2 focus and 2 armor apiece. 2 focus and 2 armor apiece. 2 armor. Alright, so we'll put that over here. Boom, boom. So they're 3 focus and a stack of armor, which is great. Yeah, I think he's going to do the same thing, right? I think he's going to draw. Oh, no, he's not. He is not. He's going to use 2 of his supply to heal. We're going to use 2 of the supply for his last 2 actions to heal 4. So he's completely healed, which is probably what I should have done with Willow, but I failed to do that. Yeah. So that was his. So that takes care of his action. He draws a card. Light of the Luminary. So basically, yeah, more inspiration, possible damage if we play that on himself. Kind of like it's almost like a prayer protection or something like that is sort of the equivalent. Right. Threat turn. The Profane Shambler is going to move. It's engage and inflict 5, and it's a movement of 3. 1, 2. So it can just get here. And it's an inflict 5. Now here's what sucks. I did not think this through. And Willow has 1 in red. That is very unfortunate. So here we go. Let's see what we get. Alright, well, she can do 2 with a focus. So 5, 4, 3. Her armor, 2. She's going to use the 2 armor she's got, 2 of the armor she's got to block the rest. Because it's an inflicted, not a resist. So no damage done, fortunately. That's it, right? Yep. That's... Oh, no. I forgot. She's got that song attached to her. She's actually going to use... This is actually going to be better. She's going to use this lingering melody she got a while back, move up to 2 spaces, and heal 2 damage. So she's going to go 1, 2. So let's see. Let's give her back. She's got a 4. She used a focus and 2 armor. And 1 of her rolls. So what would happen is it would move 3, try to inflict. If it says for the Profane Shambler, the next step is if unable, engage again at a movement of 3. 1, 2. So it could get to her, and then inflict 4, but it's a blue instead. She's got 2 dice. So the first die she rolled. Well, let's just go to. The first die she rolled was that, but she gets another blue die, and she healed 2, so let's fix that. Mainly I just wanted the healing on that. Okay, it's a crit and a hit, so she blocked 1, 2, 3. She will use that focus 4. Her armor is 5. So she keeps that armor that she would have otherwise lost. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, so that's the threat turn done. Go to the villain turn. We try to draw. Well, we do the normal thing that we do. Actually, each minion heals 1 damage if they're. Oh, that sucks. If they're able. And there's no dark, then we would draw villain card, but we can't. So she steps onto the board in the space, shadow space closest to the heroes. So she's going to spawn right there. We flip over this, and we go ahead and we do her activation. Now remember, she has a total of, well, let's just look at the card. Well, let's not look at the card because I noticed in watching this video back that the cards have been sitting right here and they're very blurry. So she's going to activate immediately, but she's got 8P, right? So she's got a total of 16 health. But because of the showdown, she gains another 4, so that's 20. So she got a total of 20 health. And I'm actually going to put the dice on her. I'm going to count down on her. I think I'm going to do that for myself. She activates. Each character in the enemy's room must either discard a card or do a purple resist 4. Wow. Then engage and inflict 6 purple. Either discard a card. Okay, so we're definitely going to we're going to discard a card. So we're going to discard this card for Gavin. And we'll get rid of one of these reaction cards, which I should have used before she activated, but I didn't. Then engage and inflict 6. Well, she's closest to Willow. Now, fortunately for us, that is Willow's bread and butter. She got a 3 in that stat. 6 is a tough number to beat, for sure. So, let's see what happens. Oh, wow. 3. And that was an inflict. Yeah. Not a resist. It's an inflict. So that's 3 out of 6. That goes to 3. She's got a defense of 1. That goes to 2. She'll use 2 of her armor. No damage. So, and then there's no dark, so she doesn't heal. Each hero within range of an enemy must either discard a focus or suffer a damage. That is this. So they will both discard a focus. Boom, boom, boom. That takes care of the villain turn. Right. Okay. So then we go to the quest. So we go to the showdown. Each hero with an advantage card. If there are no advantage cards in play, draw a villain card. Well, we can't do that, so nothing happens. Weapon rack. Each hero adjacent to this feature may deal... Oh, wait a minute. I didn't think about that. I should have. It's not going to change what happened. They both should be adjacent to that. And... She move here. Nothing would have changed. She still would attack who she attacked. Each hero adjacent to this feature may deal 1 damage to an enemy in this room. Well, they're both adjacent. So they're gonna do 2 that damage to Wanora. Yep. Coffin. Each hero in this room may draw a lurker card. None. Each hero must discard a progress and advantage card in their area. Again, they can't do that. That takes care of it. And that is the end of that. And we go to the hero phase, the hero turn. Okay. Things to do. This is where we see what happens. So I'm thinking that we activate Ulrich a number of times. Yeah. that we do that. So I think, and yeah, we're going to activate him as an action. So, and remember, he's got that axe, right? So let's go look at him and let's see what we can do. All right, so 3 actions. Is there anything we can just go ahead and do? So he's going to go ahead and he's going to exhaust the scroll in order to roll an altar die. So he's going to try to get something a little bit more useful. Okay, holy is definitely more useful. So we're going to go ahead and use this with his vestments to gain another armor token. Wow, he's got such a stack. Let's roll that out. Wind, great. We'll need that for Willow. I really like this Valiant Stand. No, we're gonna use this. We're gonna use this Devoted Leader. It's got a range of 6, so it's kind of, I won't say a waste, but the range is kind of wasted. So this is the card. He's gonna test purple +1. That's actually 3 dice for him. So, and this again is a feat, so it doesn't cost us anything. So 1, 2, 3 successes, 2 focus. He's just going to take the focus. I think that'll be probably the most beneficial. 3 successes though. That's basically 3 inspiration he can hand out. And I really didn't do this card so much for this top part, so much for the second part. He's going to give himself 2, give 1 to Willow. The second half of the card uses fire. It says each hero within range may discard 1 inspiration, deal 2 damage to an adjacent enemy. So we're going to use the fire here. Uh-oh. We got dark. They're both going to discard an inspiration. And that damage is going to be dealt to Wynora, which is 4 damage dealt to Wynora. So that puts her at 14 health left. She has a defense of 3, so attacks to her are going to be difficult. Right. That's that. Anything else he could do? Yeah, I think so. So far, he hasn't actually used any actions, which is hilarious. He is going to use this action, Valiant Stand. Here's the card, Valiant Stand. So each hero may discard an inspiration token to change 1 altar die to a result of their choice. So they're probably both going to do that. Then you may discard 1 inspiration to do a red attack. And then there's a water effect, which we're going to need. So we'll get rid of 1 inspiration from each of them. We're going to definitely put a water out there. And actually, we're going to put 2 water out there. No. I'm going to change that one to water. We're going to leave the dark because we can actually use that with our haunting staff. It doesn't really have anything else in terms of... Yeah, we're going to change this fire up to also water. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do there. This is one of his actions. Let's flip that over. Then he discards another inspiration to do a regular red attack. Now, this is just a regular red, so it means it's only 3 dice. He doesn't get any kind of crazy bonuses or anything like that. So let's see what he gets. So that's 3. And he needs to use a focus to make it 4 in order to do any damage. He has a number of focus, so he will do that. So that's going to be 1 more damage on her. That is his actions. That action. He will use the water effect to deal 1 damage to an enemy within range. Reroll it. Uh-oh. Gosh, we got another dart. That's not good. Oops. That should be go to the discard. So she takes another damage. She's at 12. Then he's going to attack a regular attack with his axe. Remember, that's going to be 4 dice. And this is going to hit both. Right? Let's go to the dice. It's gonna hit both. I know that's hard to read. I got to do something better than that next time. I apologize. So this attack's going to go to both of them. Let's hope we roll well. So 1, 2, 3. We can potentially make it 5 with 2 focus. He's got the 2 focus. He's definitely doing that. So that's 5 hits. So that's 2 more damage to her. That's her to 14. No, sorry, that puts her to 10. And 5 hits straight up kills the profane soldier. So there's a supply token. And he gets discarded to the lurkers. His next... then he's going to use this earth with his great axe to deal 2 damage to an enemy within range 1. Which, again, is her. That puts her to 8. This guy's gone. And then probably the only thing really he can do, to be honest. Well, no, not to be honest. He can do. Yeah. He'll go ahead and use this with his inspiring leadership, which is going to let him add an inspiration to a hero, and it's going to be himself. I'm going to roll this. All right, we got fire. So that's been used. Okay. And then he's going to do another attack. Again, 4 dice. This is his last set of actions. So, alright, so we got crit, hit, 2 hits and focus, a crit and a hit. He's going to exhaust. This is a test. So he's going to use his illuminary pendant. Let him discard an inspiration. Come on, discard. To add a crit to the pool. Right? Well, first, let's roll for the crit that we got. Alright, just another focus. But he gets to add a crit to the pool. Right? Which means we get to roll another die. Oh my gosh, which is another crit. Oh my god, just another crit. Yeah, you're seeing this happen in real time. And a hit. So that's 1, 2. My goodness. My goodness. Let me organize these right quick. Holy crap. Alright, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 hits. So that's 5 damage. We can make it 9 hits by using this focus. So basically, this turns into a hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits. And he gets back 2 focus. Holy cannoli. Holy crap. That is a monster hit. So with 9 and a defense of 3, we got this, y'all. I mean, she takes 6. Holy smokes. She's down to 2. Okay. Jeez. The end of his turn. He's done. Let's see, what else? I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's it. So who draws a card technically gets another sacred ground. This is just textbook at this point. Let's go to the up close now. So it goes to Willow's turn. On her turn, she's going to use the Staff of Haunting. That's 4 dice, 3 plus 1 purple. That's going to be her first action. Well, first thing she's going to do, actually, is she's going to use this water, so she gains 2 focus. Make sure she's got plenty of focus in case we need it. Rerolls that. Okay, it's another water. Yep. Then she's going to roll this water, use this water again. Oh my gosh, to get an armor token, which rolls back into water. Just in case something goes very much awry. I think it is. Then she's going to attack with her first action. That's 4 dice. So we got 1, 2 hits. Let's see. Can you guys see that? Yeah, we got 2 hits. And then 2 with a hit and focus. That's a total of 4 hits. So she's going to use both focus to make that an additional 2 hits, basically. Right? So there's hit, and then there's a hit, and then 1 more hit. That's a total of 6 hits, which minus 3 for the armor means that is enough to kill Wynora. There you go. Now when does this check? Oh, we have to wait. We have to wait till the end of. We have to wait till the quest, not the quest phase. Yeah, the quest turn. Okay, I mean, that's gonna be the end of her turn. Technically, she draws a card. She gets that. We go to the quest turn. We start at the showdown. If the villain who's defeated in the altar is in a revealed room, the heroes win the game. Boom. We did it. So, let's read in here what happens in the game. So, if the heroes win the quest, here we go. It says, the last thrall slinks away from your heroic advance. The monster is retreating from every movement. When Wynora fell, the rest of the beasts began to act erratically. Little Frederick crawling away from his mother like a foul beetle scurrying away from revealing light. Upon Wynora's all too small remains, her body frozen in a death-like torpid state, you find the bloodstained leather tome as ancient as the altars themselves strapped to her like a personal treasure. The runic letters are unlike anything you've ever seen or known before, but somehow they are swirling and combining into sentences and paragraphs in your mind, and as much as in your eyes. You might not know why or how, but a piece of your spirit remembers. It reads, the altars are awakening, the Arch-Inspire calls, the trickster is laughing, and the guardian falls. Heavy is the pull of their door, the heavens are empty no more. Whatever is happening to Eredikia is just beginning. If Vampiric Infection is in the journal and the heroes defeated by Nora Morn, read 37. And then it says after that the heroes have won the campaign. So we've won. So let's see what happens in 37. Remembering what you were told about needing the vampire mother's blood to cure your condition, you wipe as much as you can from your weapons and mix it with the hemlock powder from your pack. It sizzles slightly and the smell stings your nostrils like you just stirred up a pretty nasty poison. All you have to do is now shove that spoon in your mouth and hope this doesn't kill you. Choose one of the following. Eat the horrible stuff, suffer for a few minutes, but feel the fire in your veins fade away. Remove empiric infection from the journal. Or toss the spoon away. Today is not the day you give up the potential for being a vampire. Yeah, I mean, let's get rid of it. It is 2 health, but there's probably some drawbacks. So this goes away finally. I mean, I think thematically, Gavin is, purified himself now, and there you go. That's what we got going on. Cool. All right, guys, there you go. I have finally completed. It took me a hot minute, but we finally completed Ultra Quest out of Luxen, the story campaign. Sorry it took so long. Life happened, but it was a lot of fun. Just my thoughts at the end of the campaign. I did like the story. I did like thematically how all of the quests kind of weaved a narrative. I am kind of curious if maybe it feels like, and I've seen, so looking through the threads for a couple things, I've noticed there's kind of like, with this game, I feel like there's some groups that say this is so hard, that's so hard, and then there's some people that are like, it's the easiest thing I've ever played. There's not a lot of in between that I've seen, like in forums and stuff. I would say it's not. I think it depends, right? It depends on, obviously there's dice rolling that's involved, so there's some luck there. There's a little bit of mitigation with the focus tokens. There's some mitigation with the armor, but and the runes. But overall, I would say it depends. It depends on your play style, right? And listen, and then I've seen this argument several times in the forums. People said, "Look, if you feel like it's too easy, there's 1,000 ways you can make it more difficult." For me personally, in a lot of the stuff I play, the story, if I'm doing a campaign, the story is what I really like. Now, do I like a challenge? Do I want it to just be a super easy cakewalk with no, nothing that makes it difficult, makes it hard, that there's no challenge? I don't necessarily want that. But if I've got a good story, then that's what I'm there for. I want to see the story through. And even though I feel like, this last, well, let's just talk about this last fight, because I feel like some people are going to say, well, that was kind of like anticlimactic. And I guess depending on your play style, maybe it was. We found the altar early, so that we didn't have to search, right? We didn't have to keep searching through rooms and trying to figure out where stuff was in order to fight, to find the altar, to finish that out. We had some good rolls. I mean, holy crap, the freaking battle axe with 9 hits. Oh, that's insane. That's almost like at 8p. That almost wiped out. Yeah, that would basically almost wipe out one player's worth of hits in one attack. I mean, that's just insane. Now, I could have gone the other way. I could have rolled 4 focus tokens and been really, really sad. And only done 1 damage and burnt all those focus tokens. So that's why I say there's some luck involved. But I felt like through the story, the story weaving itself, having the the themed villains with the deck that kind of goes with them for the threats, and then just the story in general, I liked that a lot. I felt like getting the supply tokens at the end, right, being able to spend these to upgrade our equipment, so that we got like the sacred vestments, we got that battle axe, we got the cloak, we got the staff of haunting. I mean, we had rings and all this other stuff, and then of course you've got like this decorative urn, which I completely forgot about. So Willow just even more hardcore fodder, took her armor technically to 2. Just so many like even though that stuff did give us a lot, especially in this last. I mean, look, literally, guys, look at this. Let's count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Gavin's got 10 armor. So like he could have tanked like a crazy. Now he only has a 2 in the purple, right? And her attack, her first attack, if they didn't discard a card, if they didn't discard a card, was a resist 4. So he would have done great on that. And there's no armor that can be used against that. Except I think what's printed, you just can't use armor tokens. I could be wrong. I can't remember. It didn't really ever come up. And then engaging in Inflict 6. So, I mean, he only had a 2, so, it wouldn't have taken long for her to burn through those attacks. And if we hadn't done the progress to this point when she came out, well, she got really lucky on that too, a couple times with some big numbers on progress. She would have attacked twice, right? So, like I said, there's some things, but going back to what I was saying, I think the story, having that story, that narrative kind of took me through it. I really enjoyed that. Having to make some decisions about what happened. And listen, it's not ISS Vanguard. It's not Tainted Grail. It's not anything that level, but it's fun. It was engaging. Getting the equipment, it felt like progression, and getting those cards felt like progression. Even though, again, at the end you might say, well, gosh, there wasn't a lot of difficulty, right? Because you could just open a room, deal with the enemies, and then move on. And I get that. I can see that that's a valid argument. That's a perfectly valid perspective. But here's the thing. I think if we had continued on through, depending on what rooms we found, there's some things, like if I remember one of the statues, like if somebody's not in the room, then like a lurker spawns. So, it would just take longer to get to her. And of course you got all this other stuff going on. So, to me, for me, it was a super enjoyable experience. I don't know if I'll do Ruins of Arkenspire anytime soon. So I've got a lot of other stuff that I would like to do, that I need to do. One day I'll do it. I just don't know when that will be. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching and subscribing. Hopefully you enjoyed this series. If you've never played Ultra Quest, hopefully this gave you a very good idea of how it plays, except for where I made rules errors. And I may have in this one, like I said, it's been a long time since I picked this up. I'm just happy to finally finish out a series. I started several series, and I'm still working through some of them. I will get there one day. But, I have a full-time job and a life, and as much as I would love to do this full-time, if I could make that a living, that'd be great. But that's not probably in the cards for me. But, yeah, if you guys like what you see, let me know. If there's something out there that you want me to play and I've got it, I'll be happy to play it. Hit me up in the comments, the email, and, we'll get together. Either if you live close by, we can hook up and we can have, meet somewhere. You can come to the house, we can play, or, you guys have seen me, do live streams with somebody in the Netherlands, right? So I'm hoping that when the next, Wonder Cult of Barnacle Bay, when that expansion comes out, that I will be able to get with Tristan and we can do that again. I'm super excited about that. It's taking quite a long time, as with pretty much all Kickstarters now. It makes you wonder if it's ever gonna make it here, but I mean, there seems to be movement and there's activity by the publisher. It's just very slow, so we'll see. But in the meantime, again, thank you guys for watching and subscribing. Justin from the Board Game Losers. Get out there, play some more games, and thank you guys for hanging out with me at the table. See you later. Bye.